What's up, elites? We live action. You already know what it is. This is yet another video request from none other than my #1 female subscriber, lilbubbles212. Look at you. I know you blessed to look at you, but alright. She writes, hey, I have not one but two but three topics that I would like you to talk about in a video. The first topic is a dub versus sub. It's about preference and what people want from them. The second topic is about American cartoons versus Japanese anime, which we all know that today's American cartoons suck really bad. And the final topic is, why do you think people like to bash Japanese anime when they watch shows that are drawn in Japanese anime style? Example, the Boondocks and Teen Titans, and there are many more. The third one is very good, and I will say this, I won't discuss that in this video request topic because that is a topic I've thought about before that I am going to do a separate video. I'm going to mention, you in that video, but it's going to be called Too Old for Anime. That's what it's going to be called, so look out for that video. And so that's going to be like an extension to this last topic. So I'll be discussing the first two topics. So let's get into this. Okay, the first topic. Dub versus sub. Alright, now, I've been down with anime for a gajillion years now, and I've seen dub, I've seen sub, I've watched both, I enjoy both. However, I have seen this debate and topic. I mean, this topic is even on YouTube, but this is what I think about it. Like she said, it's all about preference and what people think. There's a lot of pros and cons and key elements into why people do not like dub over sub. And throughout the course of years, when I'll be reading these topics and hearing people talk about this, I will hear these kind of things. And these are like the following reasons. Bad voice acting, or the tone of voice sounds cheesy or weak in English opposed to due to the Japanese counterpart, the native Japanese counterpart. What else? A lot of translation errors, and that is, the translation error part is true. What do I think? To me, either one. I prefer slightly dub because, hold on, I said slightly. Because of course with sub, you read the words along with watching the show. Now of course, as you're reading the words in your upper peripheral vision, you can still see the whole screen. I've been told some people told me they don't like sub. They got hurry up and read it. Look at hurry everything. Look at. I mean, but I can read good. I can read fast. So that's not the issue for me. The thing is, I prefer to just sit back and enjoy just what I hear it in my language. However, there are good actors in there. I mean, in the industry. Not all animes have perfect dub, but this is the thing though. When I was watching the making of Bleach, like the dub recordings, the voice actor for Renji, he said that when they get the original Japanese script along with the audio of the characters, when they translate the words, our translation into that word, it might be longer than Japanese words, so it won't fit the mouth, or it might be shorter, so they have to elongate the word to fit the mouth, or sometimes it just won't work, or they have to throw something in completely new. Like for example, how the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, how they stated Raditz move at the speed of light. Like, no, like in the beginning of DBZ, Raditz moving at the speed of light. No, that was a dub error. Same thing with the instant transmission moving at the speed of light. That was a Funimation dub error. Some companies do, when they see the things, like some don't even fully read the script or go by. Like as far as the translation, they'll see something on the screen and basically they'll go, okay, like instead of calling that the actual name, they will call him like the Great Beast because he's very big and demonic or something. But that's how they do. Me, I'm not gonna lie, when I get like the DVD volumes, I really don't switch to Japanese. I mean, of course naturally it's gonna seem like it's looking better and sound better. When I mean look better, it's drawn by the Japanese. The models are drawn to speak Japanese language, so of course it's gonna match perfectly. And these are Japanese voice actors, and a lot of the characters in animes are Japanese, so it's gonna just fit everything in whole, as the way the voices match the characters and the way the lips sync perfectly with the dubbing for the Japanese. But to me, I mean, I'm cool with Ichigo's voice. I'm cool with the voice work in Gundam. The voice work in Gundam is very good. Same thing with Berserk. But there are a lot of animes I can sit through the dub. I mean, there really is. There may be certain characters or certain screams, you know, that may not sound right. But hey, but I do prefer when they use the actual Japanese term, like Getsuga Tensho. I like how they say that instead of saying the actual translated name of it, you know, because I mean, no, it sounds kind of cheesy. So for me, both. And on the sub part, like in the beginning I couldn't do that, but now I can. Like I said, I've seen every Bleach episode, even in Japanese. You know, I just sit there and, you know, read it good, read it fast, and you know, it's not a problem. But at the same time, I prefer the dub more slightly, but I enjoy both. So that's my whole thing about that. Tell me what you all think. The second one is about American cartoon versus Japanese anime, which we all know today's American cartoons suck really bad. Yes, today's cartoons suck really bad, yes. The only, let's see. Damn, I was gonna say the only cartoon that you would say I would watch is basically none. Like the new cartoons today that I'll be seeing my niece and little cousins watching, I'm like, what is this? It's just not the same when I was coming up. Cartoons aren't the same, period. Like new cartoons versus the old cartoons, like the good classics, Rocko's Modern Life, the old Ren and Stimpy, you know, classics like Doug, Gargoyles, you know, the good old cartoon. You know, I was real little, you had the freaking, you had the He-Mans, you had the G.I. Joes, those kind of things. The good old classic cartoons that made things what it was. You had, of course, some would consider Hey Arnold as a classic. I never watched Hey Arnold. Real Monsters, that was another one. The old classic Sonic cartoon. Not the goofy Sonic cartoon with Scratch and Grounder, no, but the series when they came on. Back then, eons ago, it was TBS was channel 8 on cable eons ago. You had that one. That's when Sally, Sonic's girlfriend, was on there. You had the good cartoons. Now you have these things that, I mean, it just doesn't cut it. And the thing is, American cartoons, they are meant for like a comedy fashion or a standstill series. When I mean in comedy fashion, yes, Simpsons, that's cartoon. I like the Simpsons. I love the Simpsons. Same thing with the Cleveland Show. I love that. Family Guy, yes. Of course, Boondocks. You know, Boondocks is drawn in a, you know, anime kind of style. But those are in more comedy fashion. When I mean when I say standstill, there's no progression. Bart, the whole Simpsons family, they've been at that same age since they came out. Yes, there have been those episodes where they look into the future, but Stewie is gonna stay a baby. Brian, he's not gonna get older. You know, Peter, he's still gonna be Peter. Meg, all of them, they're still gonna be the same. Quagmire, they're all gonna look the same. Same thing with the Cleveland, his family, they're gonna stay the same age. Boondocks, they gonna stay little forever. Like there's no progression. You know, it's just different scenarios or different outcomes for each episode, and the next episode is something like, hey, that never happened. Now, of course, it was the one, oh man, I can't remember his name, when that one old guy escaped hell from on Boondocks. He got out of hell. That was like a continuation from a previous episode. But to me, today's cartoon, like you look, I see him, I'm like, what is not the same. I prefer a Japanese anime over an American cartoon. Now, don't get me wrong, the American cartoons I like I said, Simpsons, Boondocks, Cleveland Show, all that kind of thing, Family Guy. But when it comes to like what I see is on Nickelodeon now, Cartoon Network, now the classics, oh yeah, Dexter's Laboratory, yeah, that I will watch all the time. Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, man, I watch that motivator all the time. The good shows like that, you know. Now this Ben 10 and oh god, it now Teen Titans. I can't really get into Teen Titans. That's more focused with DC. I'm not too DC crazy. I have seen like what a few episodes before, but no, I can't, you know. But yeah, Ben 10, all the other ones, Ed, and Eddie, that came out I know years ago, but I couldn't know. I couldn't get it. With my age, I consider that a new cartoon, but that's just something I'll put on the shelf. But things are not the same as it used to be in a lot of categories, in my opinion, from the timeline I grew up in up to now. No, and with, like she said, today's cartoons really do suck bad. But it's always something new and next for the latest generation. This generation, now, the younger generation, they think it's cool. Like, okay, yeah, this is cool, but you know, they didn't know about what was in the past to give a comparison. Even if they were to give a comparison, they would still probably say, oh, my cartoons are better than your cartoons, and you know, but me, nah, I honestly think I'll give me the Japanese show against the American show. Now, don't get me wrong. Let's see, the old one. Oh yeah, Goof Troop. I used to enjoy that. Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, Bunkers. I enjoy all of those. What else? I remember a Reboot. I used to watch that. Those are the good classic ones, man. I'm telling you. Street Sharks. Damn, what's that other one? T-Rex. That name is just T-Rex. T-Rex. I forget about that one. Oh man, that one show was one cartoon. I'm not even gonna try to remember it. But yeah, I remember the Mortal Kombat cartoon, the Street Fighter cartoon. Those are the good ones. Where, of course, I have seen the classic Looney Tunes. Tom and Jerry. You know, you have Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, all those kind of things. Pepe Le Pew, Foghorn Leghorn. You know, those classic characters. You know, yeah, I will watch them. And yes, they probably still show those cartoons still, but it's good that they show it to give a reminder and a history lesson to this generation, to let them know how great cartoons were back then. So that's my whole thoughts on that. And Japanese stuff, I prefer more. It's a story, plot progression, character development. People come, go, die, live, sex, blood, all these kind of things. But that's my whole take on it. I think it's one of my shortest video requests yet. It's probably not all that short to you. I don't know how many minutes we're going into this, but yeah, Little Bubbles, I hope you enjoyed this video request, but keep an eye out for the video that I'm gonna make, which is tied into your third request, titled Too Old for Anime. That's what it's called. That's gonna be my next like major video, you know, outside of video requests. So to all my elites and Little Bubbles, hope you like this. Don't forget to comment, rate, and share. This is the Elite Ace. I'm signing out.